Hi YouTube. I want to share with you guys the projects that I made. I made my first Tilda projects, and I want to start. I will start with the card that I made. This is came out. It's not cute. I love the colors, and I used the card that I got in Michael's, and I put that in the back. Sewing thread for your needlecraft signs. And obviously I use a Tilda paper. I use that lace with pearl trim that I got in Hobby Lobby. And that part is the same like that, but I cut out the trim. I only want to use the pearl and that part of the trim. I use the resin pieces that I got in eBay, I think eBay or Amazon, and the bow as well. I love the color that I use. I put the Tilda name and in that part, and I scanned the name and cut it out because in the paper pattern has the something that said the name, and I scanned the front of the paper pad and I used for that. I used that stamp is the Prima. He said hello dear friend, and I cut it out and I put in that area. That is another cutout of the paper pad, the Tilda. The collection is Happiness is Handmade, and I put different type of buttons. Is not the same, and I glued it and I put in there. I put a tiny bow. I put a Tilda and pop up, and I put the that is for thread, and if you can see half, and I went for look a little more realistic. I put blue thread, and I take another cutout and I made pop up, and I cut out another cutout and the star, and I put the pop up in the back. That is a spool, and I put thread for look more realistic, and another tiny bows. I put bows in the corner, in each corner. This is so simple. Inside is so plain. It's plain, but I think it looks so cute, and I love it a lot. This is my first project that I made for Tilda style, and I think it's so cool, and I love it. I really love it to make that. And my second project that I made is an 80 blocks. The idea of 80 blocks is from D Special Team. Hi D, thank you so much for that idea. The 80 blocks, 80B, I think 80 blocks, something like that. Let me show you. Move a little bit my camera. Okay. This is the now I put a spool because the paper pad is the sewing things, and I put the ribbon, light pink ribbon in the spool. I scan the front of the paper, the front of the paper pad, and I cut out, and I put a tiny bow, another spool, and the star, and that trim that I got in Hobby Lobby. I put in each corner a bow, the resin bow that I got in, I think is in eBay, and I put in the back of buttons and the name Tilda. I put double Tilda, if you like, it's double, and I put that little guy in there as well. I put double, and the rose as well, double and double. But I scanned the part behind, and I glue it both. Because don't have too much embellishment in the paper pad, and I decide to put in that way. I love the paper that I use in the background. It's Tilda as well, and I love her, and I love her dress, so it's sticking cute. And this is the front. This is the another side of the block, and as what you can see, I found that like a crochet trim in Joann's for $1, and I glued another cutout that has in the paper, and this is another part of the paper pad that I use with that, because I really want to coordinate it with her dress. And this is the same corner. This is the another face of the block. I put another cutout and double. I scanned in the back, and I glue the original in the front, and everything is double. You can see another spool, roses, buttons in the corner. So simple, but it's so gorgeous. And that is the back again. I cut out the same in each, and I put the same, the spool and the start and the bow, and I think it looks so gorgeous, and I really like it a lot. And then let me stand it there. I really love it. This is my first time to work with Tilda, and I love it a lot because I love the colors. And I made a heart ornament. Look at that. I love it. And this is the back. I used that trim that I got in Sack Crafter, and it's coordinated with the paper and her dress as well. I put a flat back pearl for the handle ornament. I think I got that flat pearl trim. I think is Wayoki Craft, and I glued another kind of trim like a crochet, but that I got in Michael's in $1.50 bin. Okay, I put that Tilda. I love her dress as well. I really like it a lot, and I glued it tiny, and I made a pop-up with the star and the name as well. And I use the flowers. The flowers is that two flowers is the Pepper Studio, the Hobby Lobby, and that is the $1.50 bin in the Michaels, and that is Wayoki Craft. And that sprays that I got the white in Hobby Lobby, and the sprays you can find in Michaels. I glued resin pieces, roses that I got in eBay. I put that beautiful leaf, and I put sticker in each flower a little bit. If you can see, I put a tiny bow. And I put that pearl, flat back pearls with that color because it's so coordinated with the dress. If you can see, the colors is all coordinated. I got that in Joann in $1 spot, and that is the Prima embellishments blinds, and I glue it in each corner. That is almost the same pattern with the same flowers and pearls, and I think it's turned out super cute. Look at that. Look at that. It's all coordinated because you can see the roses is a little dark pink, a light pink. I use really coordinated, and the blouse and the green, I think it came out so super super cute, and I love it. And this is the heart. I want to show you something else. Let me find it. I almost forgot that. And I made on my first that ornament. I got the idea for the heart from the Special Things, that she saw something, she made something super beautiful with the hearts ornaments, and I decided to, it's so different, but I take the idea for make that heart ornament, and I made my first Tossy Mossy. This is the hanger. I cut out part of my front page of my Tilda paper pad, and I glue it in the hang. And this is, I think this is the back of the Tossy Mossy. Let me put a little my camera in another shape. You can see, I don't know, you can see well, but this is the back. I leave it plain because the papers is so gorgeous. And the pointing thing, the Tossy Mossy, I use that trim, the Prima, no, the Hobby Lobby, the flat paper that I got in Sack Crafter, and I glue a tiny bow, and that clear tag is the Tim Holtz, and I glue it. I make a fussicles and glue it with Mosh Pot and the crystal tag with a cutout that I has in the paper pad. And this is the hanger. I more Hobby Lobby trim, Sack Crafter black fire pearl, that trim that I got in Joann's. That's inside. You can see it's plain, and I glue it another trim that I got in Joann's. I put in each corner a tiny bow, and I distress with a paper doily. I think Sonia de Jesus gave it to me. Thank you, Sonia. And I got that trim. I cut it out, and in the Hobby Lobby is a flower. I cut it out, and I glue it around flat back pearl, another different type that I got in Hobby Lobby as well. That tiny flowers that I got in Orchid Craft, and I distress all the flowers. And that applique, one of my friend Pedro. Hi Pedro. He gave it to me, and I think it's perfect for that area. And I glue it flat bar pearls, and I glue 2 flowers more. And I think it's so beautiful. Came out for my first time. It's not bad at all. Work with Tossy Mossy and with Tilda. And I think it's so pretty. I love it. And I love the colors, and I don't decide yet. I want to make more. It's a little addictive to make. Look at that. It's so delicate. It don't have too much embellishment because I don't like it. Because I want the Tossy Mossy. I don't like layers and layers of lace, and you can see the projects, you know. Look at that. It's not gorgeous. And my blog, ATB blog, something like that. My car, and my heart ornament. I think it came out so beautiful. And that's it so much for today, guys. Let me put, you can see everything. And that's it so much for today, guys. Take care, and hopefully you like everything, my project that I made. See you soon. Take care. I don't have too much time. Bye bye.